This is the third time I try to record this. I keep making mistakes. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Spanish desde zero, the video series in which we try to learn Spanish from zero without any basis in the language. So in the previous episode we talked about the Spanish alphabet, and today we are gonna cover another. Today we are going to cover another topic that, while being basic and may seem easy, it is something very important we have to study. Okay, so today we're gonna study about gender in Spanish. Spanish is a Latin-based language. So naturally we have gender, and either masculine or feminine, female, male, nouns, adjectives. We have male and female pronouns, masculine and feminine pronouns. But most of the time, we will be talking about gender when it comes to nouns, and basically all the grammar around them will have to match its gender, either masculine or feminine. So we have masculino y femenino. Okay, so let's take a look. I'm always sleepy when I start recording. So let's take a look at gender applied to articles. What are articles? Well, Spanish articles are basically equivalents of da, some, a, that kind of words. So let's take a look at them. So we have masculine, singular and plural articles, and that will be the case as well for female articles. So we have el, which is singular, and los, which is plural. For these two are for masculine nouns. Okay, remember, for example, we have an example here: el gato, el gato, o los gatos, el gato, ELGATO, los gatos, LOSGATO, los gatos. The cat, el gato, the cats, los gatos. Then we have un, which is singular for a, or maybe n. No, n. Yeah, maybe n and a. And then we have unos, which is a plural for some. For example, some. So un perro, un perro, unos perros. So UNPE RROS, UNOSPERROS, un perro, unos perros. A duck, some ducks, a duck. That's it. That's what we are gonna see about masculine articles. Now let's take a look at feminine. Then we have la and las, which is another equivalence for a and some, respectively. So then we have la gata, and las gatas, gata, G-A-T-A, gatas, he, a, te, a, ese. So, something you will notice about this topic, for example, in Spanish, most of the time, if you want to take a noun, a masculine noun, to its feminine form, most of the time, what you have to do is add a to to the end, or maybe change or for a. Let's take a look at because most of the time feminine nouns they end in a. Let's take a look at quick examples. Could be persona, which is a person. Computadora, which is computer. What else? Maybe computadora. Boca, which is, how do you say this? Mouth, yeah, mouth. I'm not sure about the writing. Boca, mouth. I don't know. Sombrilla. This is umbrella. Sombrilla. Well, we will learn about this double L pronunciation later. And that's it. Most of the time, it's about to compare to other languages like French. Dutch, gender. It doesn't make sense. In Spanish, it's quite easy, I would say. You just take a look at the ending of the noun, the last character of the noun, and if it is a, it's not most of the time is feminine. Of course, and in every language there are rules and rule breakers. So, for example, we have agua, which is wait a second. Agua, which is water. Because it ends excuse me, because it ends in a, we would assume it is a feminine noun, but it's not. It is not a feminine noun. It is masculine. So we say el agua, for example, and not la agua. I mean, you can say la agua, but it will be grammatically incorrect. So yeah, and that's it. Let's continue on. So then we have una and unas, una and unas, which are equivalents to a, again, a and so. Una mesa, una, U-N-A-M-E-S-A, una mesa, a table. Unas mesas, some tables. Una mesa, unas mesas. Mesa, M-E-S-A, table. And that's it. Gender applied to Spanish nouns. Let's take a look at gender applied to Spanish articles. So I was about to say that. Let's continue with Spanish nouns. So well, okay, that's something that we will because of what we did just before. Maybe you or some of you will guess what's coming. For example, we have chico. Okay, now this chi, C-C-H-I. In Spanish, we have a combination. I don't know how to call them, but we have cha, che, chi. I think we have cho and chu. We have chu. I would say we have chu. Yeah, we have chu. definitely true, because there are this Spanish word in my country called chubasco, which is basically a way to call a rainstorm, chubasco. So we have cha, che, chi, cho, chu. Okay, this is something you have to learn. This is a single and this is something that we did not cover in the previous lesson about the alphabet. We will be covering these small details eventually, gradually. When if we see something different, something strange we haven't covered before, I will make a side note about that concept. Okay, so remember, cha, che, chi, cho, and chu. Cha, che, chi, cho, chu. Sounds like cha cha cha. I believe there is a song called cha cha cha. So chico, it's boy, and naturally is a masculine noun. Then we have brazo, another topic. I mean, another pronunciation we may seem to. Let me give me a second. So another one. We have in Spanish, we have some consonants can combine with we can have, how to call them, some consonants can combine with r, with ra, with ra, re, ri, ro, ru, to form new spellings or new spellings. So let's say, for example, we have bra, we have bre, yeah, we have bre, bra, bre, we have bri, bra, bre, bri, we have bro, yeah, we have bro and bro, bra, bre, bri, bro, bro, bra, bre, bri, bro. And this is something you will notice, that you can combine a consonant with ra, re, ri, ro, ru. For example, we can say also, can we say pra, yeah, we can say pra. With pre, can we say pre? See, yeah, we can pre, pre, pro, pru, pra, pre, pri, pro, pru, pra, pre, pri, pro, pru. This was is like I said, these small details we will study about them eventually or gradually. If we happen to run into one of them, I will make a side note about it. So until now we have cha, che, ti, cho, chu, cha, che, ti, cho, chu, bra, bre, bri, bro, bro. Okay, let's continue. Ojo, eye, ojo, another masculine noun. Ojo. The plural would be ojos. Gato, of course, we saw gato before. Cat. Perro, dog. Perro. I forgot about spelling these words. So chico, C-H-I-C-O, C-H-I-C-O. Brazo, B-R, B-R-A Z-O, B-R-A-Z-O. Ojo, O-J-O, ojo. Gato, G-A-T-O, G-A-T-O. Perro, P-E-R-R, double R, or you can say as well R-R or R-R, P-E-R-R-O, perro. But when the sound is ra ra ra, you would usually say ra. For example, brazo, we say b-a-r. Excuse me, b-r-a, bra, because it's bra, is the ra ra sound. So, but when you're spelling the r sound, it's better to say ra sound. So we would say p-r-r, or because it's r sound, perro, because it's r sound. Okay, so r, when spelling r sound, we say r, p-e-r-r-o. And when spelling ra sound, for in the case of brazo, b-r-a-s-z, b-r-a-z-o. Okay. And then, okay, we have the opposite, feminine nouns. Chica, girl, C-H-I-C-A. Pierna, 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 P-I-E-R-R-N-A, pierna, leg. This is a feminine noun. Silla, how do you say this? Chair, see, chair. Silla, chair, S-E. Now let's take a look at this ja. Okay, L-A. So in Spanish, we do have a ja sound. So in Spanish we have ja, double L, ja, J, G, jo, and Ju. I'm thinking Ju. We have Ju. Ja, J, G, Jo. Yeah, we have those definitely. Ju. But what about Ju? Ju. Yeah, we have Ju. Ju. Yeah, I remember. We have Ju. Now, this double L sound, you will pronounce it as is maybe English. No, in English, Jasper. For example, Jasper in English, or maybe is the ja. It's similar to the ja sound. Jasper. The J in English, J is similar to say J. Okay, J. The G is similar to the G sound. The G sound is similar to the JY sound in English. For example, apology, my apologies is similar to saying G, apology. Ja, J, D, Jo. The Jo sound is similar to maybe saying in English Jonas. Can we say Jonas? Yeah, you can say Jonas, or maybe I can't remember anything in Joe in English. Yeah, we can say Jonas. Joe. It's not Joe. It's Jo. It's Jo. Jo. Ja, J, G, Jo, and Ju. In English is kinda the same. You. It's not 100% similar, but it's closer. Okay, Ja, J, G, Jo, Ju. So we have cha, che, chi, cho, chu, bra, bre, bri, bro, bru, and ja, je, di, jo, jo. Okay, continue on. Silla, S-E, we can say double L, and that's usually the way you would spell it, but you can say as well Silla, Silla, silla. But I do recommend you to say double L, Silla, silla, chair. Gata, gatea, female cat. Perra, Perra, a female dog. And that's it. It's probably the easiest topic when it comes to nouns. So let's take a look at gender applied to Spanish adjectives. So in this case, we have masculine, the base masculine form, and we can take that masculine form into feminine form. So let's take a look at it. So how cute is lindo. Oh my god, I'm making two noises in the microphone. We have lindo, which is in Spanish, you usually to take a masculine noun, you would change the o to an a, or to a. I realized that my brain collapses when I combine English and Spanish in a sentence. So I have to say, instead of o a, I have to say o to a. Oh my god, my brain is like boof. So we take the o into an a. So lindo, ndo, linda, da. Lindo. So white, blanco, blanca. And there is another one, another small detail we have to cover. In Spanish, we have bla. We have bla, ble. We have ble. Yeah, ble. What about ble? Ble. I'm not sure about ble, but it's something you can say. For example, if we have a foreign or origin word, we can say ble, blah, ble. We definitely have blow, and I'm not sure about blue. I'm not so sure, but it's something you can say as well. So blah, ble, blee, blow, blue. Blah, ble, blee, blow, blue. Ja, je, ji, jo, ju. Bra, bre, bri, bro, bru. Cha, che, chi, cho, chu. Okay. So blank, bla, blanco, blanca, blanca. BLANCO, BLANCA, blanca, white. Then beautiful, bonito, 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 bonita, 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 bonito, bonita. Lovely, hermoso, hermoso. Now remember, in Spanish there's no H sound, so you will not say hermoso, something like that. No, that is not that's not something you can do in Spanish. So hermoso, HERMOSO, hermoso. And the feminine version would be hermosa, 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 hermoso y hermosa, hermoso and hermosa. And that is it. That's of course there are more details about gender in Spanish, but we are not spent an entire lesson to study all the differentiations and details about gender in Spanish. That's something we will learn eventually and gradually, because if we wanted to cover all the small details about gender, we would need to have more grammar in our within our knowledge. So that's it. We are cover gender gradually, and if we happen to round into something we don't know, we will make a side note about it. So remember, cha che ti cho chu, bra bre bri bro bro, ja je ji jo ju, blah blah bli blo blo. That's it. We will see us again in the next episode. Hasta luego.